Now, just who owns Britain? We're one of the most open countries to the world to foreign investors, and it means more and more iconic brands and companies are foreign-owned.
Yes, 20 years ago, just 13% of shares of listed British companies were foreign-owned. As David Wood reports, the picture is now very different.
From the moment we wake up, chances are we're using foreign goods and services. Whether it's the water in the shower, the gas that heats it, or the power behind our morning toast. Many used to be UK brands, and some argue a great British sell-off is bad for business.
We find that many of our greatest institutions, everything ranging from our power stations through to symbolic stores like Harrods department store in Knightsbridge, are in foreign control, and that foreign money continues to flow into the country at a very rapid rate, which means that we lose control over a lot of those assets.
One of the most iconic brands taken over was Bourneville-based Cadbury back in 2010. Bought by American firm Kraft, the deal was controversial. But the brand is still loved, and the company is investing £75 million to secure the future of the Bourneville factory, although that could mean fewer staff.
A lot of the time, foreign-owned companies may be just as good or even better than British-owned ones, but the real test seems to be, when it comes to closing a plant, where do their loyalties lie?
More than a third of infrastructure, including water and transport, is owned abroad. 4 of the UK's 6 big power suppliers are now under foreign ownership. But they are regulated and must spend money here. As long as they do, the business secretary says it's not a problem.
Some of them you just wonder what contribution they're making, but I think the test I would want to apply is, do they meet their requirements, their regulated industries? Do they invest here? It's one of the jobs of the regulators to make sure they do. Do they pay their taxes? Those are the tests that we should be applying.
None of these popular brands are British-owned anymore, but in general, economists agree foreign investment does create jobs and pushes wages up. It's just the profits go elsewhere. David Wood, ITV News.
Well, it certainly makes you think, doesn't it? And you can see tonight Who Owns Britain on ITV at 7:30.